Hello everyone, welcome back to the second devlog for my new project. This is devlog number 2, and since the last devlog, I'm happy to announce that I've gotten quite a lot done. So after the previous devlog, I realized that my dirt and grass tiles looked really bad. So I decided to go and do some research on how these tiles should look and eventually landed on this. And I was actually a lot happier with how these looked when I put them in the game. I will probably tweak these again in the future, but for now I'm happy with them. Next, I decided to make some long grass and a tree model, which I'm actually very happy with. Now, I was going to animate the grass, but I couldn't really work out how to do that, so I'll definitely be looking into that in the future. So anyway, at this point, the game was looking a lot more acceptable than it was, so I decided the next thing to work on was an enemy. Now, before I talk about the enemy, I need to explain that I kind of want this game to feel like a bullet hell, so most of the game's enemies will be shooting different bullet patterns. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted this first enemy to be, and eventually I landed on this flying insect thing that has a fairly unique bullet pattern and also flies around following you. So the way the bullet hell system works is we have this bullet class that takes in a couple variables such as a start X position, start Y position, the value that needs to be added to the X, and the value that needs to be added to the Y. Then in our enemy class, we have this list of tuples that have all of the mentioned variables like X direction, Y direction, etc. Our class also takes in this list called enemy bullets, which is responsible for actually drawing these bullets. And then we have this cooldown timer, and when this timer is complete, we append a bullet to the list using the features from the bullet pattern list. And then we reset the timer. So that is how the bullet hell system works. Hopefully it can help you guys if you're looking to build your own pygame bullet hell system. So at this point I was really in an enemy mood, so I decided to make this slime enemy. Now the idea for this enemy is that it spawns on grass tiles and jumps up and down while firing bullets. There really isn't that much code used for these slime enemies because all they really need is an animation and the same bullet hell logic from the other enemy. I think the hardest part was actually coming up with a cool bullet pattern for these slimes. I'm still not completely happy with this one, but it will do for now. There have been a couple other miscellaneous tasks that I've worked on, such as a health bar, by drawing a pygame rect object to the screen that takes in the player's health variable as a width into division by 2 so that the bar isn't extremely long. Then I just check in the main game loop for collision between the player rect and the enemy bullets and update the health variable accordingly. So anyway guys, that's basically all I've gotten done over the last couple days. I hope you enjoyed this devlog. Next time I will be working on a more advanced weapon system. Also, please let me know if you have any suggestions for enemies that I can add to this game. If you want more consistent updates on the game, I post GIFs almost daily on my Twitter, link in the description. And also consider subscribing, and I'll see you all later.